So, what do you guys think about the Lightning? The funny thing is that people living on this area, Hjärtat, on the street is called. Everybody's competing about who has the most prominent Lightning or Christmas lightning. So I placed these ones there, and I fixed this tree. It was broken, so I fixed it, and we got even more here. So yeah, I'm gonna place them in different locations in the house. So and they're all working. So it's I haven't bought them myself. It just I found them downstairs and said, "Fuck it, let's." Yeah. These people, you want war, motherfucker? You want war? Okay. Anyways, this is a really nice story actually. Nick Barr is a former strength lifting lifter, if you like, and he made a transition to endurance sports. So basically, he talks about his preparation for a marathon, and he ran this Leadville 100. It's an ultra marathon race back in 2021, and it's kind of very interesting to hear from someone that has gone from strength training to endurance sports, because I always said it that when it comes to running, cycling, cross country skiing, where it takes your mind in terms of pain, no other sport in the world will take you. It's not like lifting weights at the gym, like 12 sets at the gym. That is easy. That's like 30 seconds and then you rest. There's a lot of people even saying to me, Jacob, how do you get 8-pack abs? I mean, that's easy compared to the pain I have experienced in my life. The strength training is easy. That's no pain compared to what pain endurance sport has caused me since high school when I started with it. So it kind of moves the pain threshold completely to another level. So it's very nice to listen to what he says, and we're going to listen to what he says in just in a short while. But what I wanted to say is that also he kind of says that when you make the transition, he has had some various injuries, and that's also the problem, that when you start with something that you're not used to as running, and then you are a former weightlifter, you are certainly quite heavy, so you carry a lot of muscle mass. So, and then you're eager to start with something new, and then you get injured because the ligaments and the bones and the fascia are not used to the workload, and takes many years to build that type of base, not endurance just, but it's just that the bones get used to it and the ligaments. But let's listen to what he says. So it's
what the secret is to tomorrow, and the secret to the people who cross the finish line after embarking on this massive, big journey of 100 miles in the Rocky Mountains of Leadville, Colorado. He said it's this thing called endurance. And we all chuckled, we all laughed, because we're like, yeah, we understand. Like, this is an endurance event, this is an endurance race. It's a 100-mile trek at high altitude covering trails. And as I've thought about it over time since then, I realized what he was telling us was more applicable to a lot more things than just a race. It wasn't just about finishing the Leadville 100 ultra marathon. Endurance is applicable to all parts of life. Your professional career, building a family, having kids, marriage, being in a relationship, building a business. Endurance is patience. It's consistency. It's the work over a long period of time. It's wisdom. I put together this quote after analyzing all of that, and I said that endurance is an outcome forged by those who are wise enough to endure the process. Endurance is an outcome forged by those who are wise enough to endure the process. There is wisdom in endurance. There is patience. Like I said, you have to be consistent and committed to the journey, to the process, to see a massive result and outcome. And if you apply these things we're about to talk about, you will experience endurance, specifically around running. So the first tip I got, the first thing for you guys, it's to increase volume. Being weekly mileage
basically goes into the details of how to train and all that. But it's a lovely story, I have to say, and you guys should check it out if you have time. So, How to Build Endurance and Run Faster for Longer. So, Nick Barr podcast. So, watch it. It's very interesting, and he's rhetorically intelligent, I have to say. But making that transition in such a short while, it's really impressive to hear someone talk about understanding the basics of endurance sports.